email, Facebook me, or if you're just interested in buying, you can visit my website there.
What happened?
So back to sample making.
I didn't start this.
So here's my contact information.
Oh wow, nice and delayed.
Yeah.
Where did you
Email,
get that awesome
Facebook.
logo?
We might need a
Logo is
or if you're just
courtesy
interested in buying,
of
visit my website.
Valerie Ledesma and Valerie Ledesma Designs.
Ooh.
She makes also a bunch of, she makes the little pin buttons. She sells them at conventions because she's awesome. And she's a good artist and creative. There you go. There's a plug. She's like, who made your logo?
Oh.
She's subtle too.
I should probably get into Paris.
So it's simple, just felt. I use a stamp. Stephanie does just little strips. So you can just cut these into strips. My normal, I do smaller samples that I use as my quote unquote business cards. And I just do little strips. So that way they just get a taste of the smell. But for my sample club, I do bigger ones. So these are probably like an inch by inch type of size. So once you have your samples strips cut out, it's really just a matter of throwing it in the wax. And I just dip it.
You could use tweezers or whatever if you're fancy.
Yeah, if you don't like to get your fingers all waxy.
But we like wax.
Yep.
And the fun thing about Scentsy is that it never gets higher than body temperature. So it's not like you're going to burn your fingers off putting your...
Yeah. Fun fact about Scentsy, all of our warmers are self-contained. So say that something happened where the light mechanism did cause some kind of electrical short and caused fire. It's all going to be contained within the warmer itself and put itself out versus spreading to the surroundings. Which I thought was really neat. I didn't know that.
And another fun fact, if that does happen, your Scentsy warmer has a lifetime warranty, so we just let you a new one.
And if it does damage any property around, like if it burns like your countertop or something like that, Scentsy I think would be responsible.
They have before. I don't know that they love that. But...
Well, I don't think that happens a lot
I know.
because I've only heard of that happening like in a few instances.
It was because someone didn't have a authentic Scentsy light bulb. Because a light bulb is not a light bulb is not a light bulb. The Scentsy light bulbs are designed to work with the Scentsy warmers, which is the whole safety mechanism thing. So
yeah,
please make sure you buy authentic Scentsy light bulbs.
Yeah, Scentsy uses specific light bulbs. They're all low wattage, so that way it's not too hot. The wax never gets hotter than room temperature, and it's a food grade paraffin wax. So if you wanted to, you could live off of Scentsy wax. I just don't recommend it because it's not very tasty.
It smells better than it tastes.
Yeah.
Trust me.
So yep, this is pretty much it for sample making. This is all we do, and then once the samples dry, well, I brought this stuff out here. I use, no, I don't eat it. You could eat it. It is safe to eat. It is non-toxic and it's a food grade wax. So once the samples are dry, I put them in little baggies and I slap my label on that and I hand them off to my customers.
Let's just put it this way. Once my dog ate 6 Scentsy bars and she didn't get sick. I wanted to kill her. But I didn't.
Yes, tastes just like preschool.
Yes. I wanted to kill that dog for eating 6 Scentsy bars. 6 discontinued Scentsy bars.
Right. So this is sample making in a nutshell. You can do samples in a lot of different ways. The bars, I should get a stand for my phone. So the bars come in a little clamshell. There's 8 cubes. The lighting's horrible. And you can pop this out. Here, I'll have you pop it out. So you could pop it out. And some people use like the little crinkle cutters that I think they're used for pastry.
Yeah.
And
cutting carrots.
Yeah. There we go. And they just cut the bar into like little crinkle cut
It
strips.
smells amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you guys don't have smell of Periscope.
Yeah. Smell of Periscope. Yeah. Pear Blossom and Cucumber. It's the current scent of the month. It's awesome. I've already used an entire bar. And there's 3 cubes in here right now. And the rest of it has just gone to, I've had them in all of my warmers in the house. Because it smells awesome.
It does. Super awesome. Making Scentsy samples is fun.
Yep. So we get together usually once a month to make samples. Yeah, we were thinking that like it's kind of an interesting idea doing the crinkle cut, but I think it's kind of messy because you get a lot of like and it's like I'm not very exact with these either, but no matter what, it's at least kind of cute getting a shape, even if it's not perfect. And then I have a mold. It's basically like one of those silicone ice cube trays. That I use. And there's actually, that's the last one we can do. There's barely enough for this. The silicone ice cube trays, and I'll use that occasionally. I don't fill them up all the way because it'll be almost like a full cube of wax if I fill it up all the way. But at least then it's another pretty shape beyond a star. And it depends on what mood I'm in. Cutting out these is immensely time consuming. And with toddlers, it doesn't always happen. So lately I have been doing the molded ones. But I wanted to show these because felt is a very cheap way to make samples and not use a lot of wax. So they get a cute shape still, but it doesn't use a lot of wax. So it makes it feel like it's a little more economical for you that way.
And even still, sometimes I'll do just little strips. And so it's even more economical. I can get about 100 samples out of 1 bar of wax, which is really cheap.
Yeah, but our sample club we use as an incentive for new customers to try and get them to buy from us. And our sample club is basically where we have 20 people who sign up for it, and they receive a sample like this size, which is, I would say this probably is maybe 1/4 of a cube.
Yeah, this was 3 cubes of wax.
Yeah, so this was 3 cubes of wax, these number of samples. And then we send them a sample, and then they'll also get like our current monthly special if we have a host special going on that month, and maybe an incentive to order. And then to stay in the sample club and keep receiving samples, they have to purchase something from us once every 6 months. So that way they're not just getting something for nothing.
And also around Halloween time, I used the little tiny chocolate molds that they were probably about 1/4 of a cube of wax too.
Oh yeah, same thing. Chocolate molds would be another good one. Any of the silicone type of molds that you can just spray with some Pam or.
I didn't even have to spray it with anything. It was just a little plastic mold. It costs about $2 at the craft store, and it made.
And what, use like a cookie cutter? Sorry, she said put a shallow layer of wax on a paper plate.
Oh. Yeah, oh yeah, and use a cookie cutter you could.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Or like a
cookie sheet.
Yeah, like a stamp or something that cuts it out. The mini cookie. Yeah. Like candy cutter type things. The ones that they use for people who make their own like gummy candies. So does anybody have any questions about how we do our samples, or if they have any best practices for samples of their business that they'd like to share?
No.
Okay.
Then that's it for sample making.
That's it for sample making, yeah. This one, I know it's kind of late. I mean, it's February, but this is the Let It Snow warmer. It was the warmer of the month for November. And I have recently sold all my warmers to customers who wanted discount warmers, so I sold them mine versus selling them brand new ones for full price. So this is one that I've been using. I need to put it away because it's obviously Christmassy. But
Yeah, but
if you like it,
until February.
it's still available.
And it's still on sale.
December, January, February, March, April. It'll be available till April.
And it's currently 10% off.
And it's currently 10% off because it's transition month. So if you don't already have Scentsy and have been wanting to try it, now is a great time to try it because everything's on sale. You can get some right here. I have Mommy Scents, mommyscents.scentsy.us. And that's my Facebook page there and my email and phone number. You can contact me any of those ways to let me know what you want to order. And if you have any questions on things, if you run a direct sales business and have questions on things of how to do things better or how you would handle a specific situation, you can email me or contact me through Facebook and ask me those questions as well. And it's something that we can plan for a future scope because we're going to try and be more consistent with scoping on how we run our direct sales businesses and sharing those best practices with each other because it's all about helping each other out.
Yeah. Also, if running a direct sales business is something you thought that you might want to do, but you don't really know how, we can teach you.
Yes. Hi, I'm Lindsay. This is Stephanie. Hi. And we are Mommy and Miss Scents, and we do Scentsy. So just let us know if you have any questions, and we'd be happy to answer them. Hey, how's it going? Val. She only joined Periscope because she loves me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Male Guy 2013, welcome.
It's a play on words.
Male Guy.
I'm a nerd. Sorry. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We are here. And we're going to be doing another scope in probably about 20-30 minutes or so that we're going to show you how we put together our host packets for our hostesses. And if you wanted to get free Scentsy, you can always host a party with us. Let me put that back. Again, our contact information is here. Feel free to contact us if you have any questions about Scentsy.
Free Scentsy.
Yep. How to get free Scentsy, how to run a direct sales business, or any questions or concerns you have about running your direct sales business, even if you're not Scentsy, we'd be happy to tackle those concerns and questions in upcoming scopes. So we're going to go ahead and end here if no one has any other questions. I have to give you time because there's probably a delay between when they can whatever. But here's our pretty samples. We're set up on a card table in my living room. I'd pan the whole living room, but it's basically a toddler toy town.
That's okay. Cool kids have toddlers.
Yeah, all the cool moms have toddlers. Okay, so we will see you guys. We'll be back in about 30 minutes and showing how we do our host packets. Talk to you later. Bye.
So I probably need headphones.
To make it not, if you just turn your volume off, it won't stop the mic, it'll just stop the replay. Okay.
No.
Nice. Yeah. Here are a few at the moment. Waiting for someone to come in. I'll try and get those as I get them. Cool.
Cool.
I told her that I was going to send out invites. Actually, not even so. It's funny. People have been thinking that picture I posted yesterday wasn't like a coloring thing that I did. I just Googled adult coloring books and saved a picture. From
I
Google.
thought you did it too.
No, but I'm not ruining the illusion. I have one. I just don't have time to do it.
I know. I posted, I'm going to go home and color this tonight, and I didn't. I went home and watched Stargate and then went to bed.
So my friend, she was like, I have a little book, not Facebook worthy to brag about, but I rather enjoy the coloring, quite calming, which is definitely something I could use often to eat, which is funny because she smokes a lot of pot. And I said, clearly I posted at the beginning of coloring and not near the finish because right now you can't see how much I go out of the lines. I don't know how I passed third grade.
Should we melt more wax?
Nice. She got me 1, 2,
'Cause we
3,
still have-
4, 5.
Was this 20 piece?
Yeah, I think I counted. I did 20 for you and 20 for me. So while we can melt more wax. I brought that thing out here. I can just go through it and lift it again.
Yeah. Do you have like a glass measuring cup? That's what I use.
Oh, I just used these because they were super cheap and I don't use them for anything else. So I figure.
Yeah. I got some that are like that to use for Maddie's like snacks and stuff, but she eats so much they don't fit in there.
Yeah, I mostly use them for condiments to send with Jed. So I had like 4 of them that had like a little bit of cheese, a little bit of sour cream, some bacon bits and stuff for his.
You're a good wifey.
Yeah, well, when we were talking last night, I realized kind of how bad I am at other things.
Aww.
I'm not very affectionate. And if you've noticed, like, Jed's very much a hands-on type of guy. Like, not like handsy, but like he plays with my hair or rubs my back and stuff. And I rarely ever reciprocate that stuff. Not because I just don't think to. And we talked about it like before. And he's like, growing up, my parents were always like holding hands and stuff. And I was like, and growing up, my parents barely stood each other. They could barely stand to be in the same room. So I was like, it's no wonder what he is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm single.
Well, we were talking one day last week and I was about to go to sleep. And he just started like rubbing my boobs and I told him to stop. And because I hate my boobs being touched. I'm just like weird about it. And like I can't stand it. Like it makes me want to like crawl in a hole and die. And so, and I've told him about it before, like that I don't like my boobs being touched. And so I told him, I was like, I feel like every time we're alone together, I mean, I know that we're not alone together a lot, but every time we're cuddling, I feel like it turns into pressure for sex. It's nothing that like becomes organically leads that way. It's because I turn around and he's pulled his penis out. And I'm like, okay.
Again.
And I told him, I was like I was telling him last night, I was like, that makes me feel like I'm nothing more than just a piece of ass to you. And I was like, I know that you don't mean it that way. And a lot of times you're thinking of it that it's funny. Yeah. And so, and then I ended telling him how I felt about it because he's like, well, but you feel like you always have to initiate. Now that I was like, there.
Yeah, you don't like, oh, I hate that. It's like,
and so then like he'd been avoiding me, like wouldn't really like touch me or anything because he didn't want to put pressure on me. And I was like, I didn't tell you not to touch me. So I was like, this is why
like
I don't like telling you how I feel, because I feel like I either communicate really badly, and I think it's just the difference of how men and women communicate, and because I'm very direct and he's not direct, so I think he also looks for more hidden meaning than I mean. But like when I'm saying basically don't touch my boobs, that doesn't mean stop rubbing my back, stop playing with my hair, stop giving me hugs, stop kissing me, stop touching me, period. It means stop rubbing my boobs.
Yeah. Like a freaking caveman too, probably, if he's anything like any other guy I had. But dude.
She knows someone named Buffy.
Because like I think there's a difference too when you like it's like sensual touching instead of just like meh.
He's not too bad about it, but like I don't know. I have issues, so, which is part of why I'm in therapy, that make it, I don't like foreplay, and it sucks because he enjoys that stuff, which is good for a guy, obviously, that you find a guy who,
Yeah.
like, you hear horror stories as a woman that you're never going to find somebody who wants to do foreplay, and then you find out that you hate it.
Well, yeah, because I hate it when it was just like, let me put my penis in you. It's like, how about ask first? My God. Here's my penis. Let me put it in your vagina.
See, and I'm kind of like, I'm not the opposite. Like, here, let me put my vagina on your penis. Like, I don't mind the kissing and like the like dry humping stuff, but like when it comes to me being touched, I don't like it. Because I clearly have some intimacy issues. And I have to talk more to the therapist about that because Judd's understanding, but I mean, eventually everyone has their limit. And so he doesn't really like it when I just like jump right into it. Which is funny because I have to find like one guy who doesn't.
Yeah.
Where like I think if any other guy in the entire world would be like, what? I don't have to do foreplay? All right.
Let me put my penis in your vagina. Thank you, ma'am.
Right. And I think it's just about like the type of foreplay that I don't like. Like I said, I don't mind kissing and I don't mind like the like grinding and stuff. It's specifically like I can't stand it when he goes down on me, and
I don't like it.
He does. It's not him. It's my own self-consciousness because I feel like it's ink. Yeah. It's my own self-consciousness.
Because a little sediment.
Oh, okay. I was like, why is it so white? It's because it's foam. I was like, God, you drank a rotten beer.
No.
Does beer go rotten?
It does.
Can it go moldy? It's got alcohol. It's supposed to sanitize itself. Yeah, this lady, she's got a Buffy.
That's funny.
Awesome. I just need hers. Amy Decker. I need to friend her. But yeah, so she won't let me find her. So we were talking about a lot of that stuff last night. So I was super cryy.
My Facebook page has 40 likes. My got one.
Oh. I was like, mine has 250.
No, shut up. My other one only has like 60, but that's because I stopped using it. This one is our PO Academy one, and it has 40 likes.
I posted for the first time today on since November on my Facebook business page.
Yeah, I tried posting on it more because apparently you're supposed to be using that, but ugh.
Yeah,
I don't like
to do your events from and stuff.
Yeah, I just don't like.
Maybe that's why we haven't had any issues with some of our like. There are people who are like months ago were having issues getting like put in Facebook jail.
I haven't had any problems.
I have not had any problems either, and I would post. Like I would have my scheduled post to post every 5 minutes, and I would supplement post manually in between that since you can only do so many through like Tiny Torch or whatever. And yeah, I would do. Yeah. And I never had any issues.
No.
So it made me think that it must be because we were doing it through our private ones instead of.
Well, no, because they said that's what they said you're supposed to. First, it was you're supposed to do it for your personal. Then no, they don't want you to do it through your personal. They want you to do it through your business. But you couldn't make it private if it was through your business. And then they were like, okay, well, you don't have to have it be private, but you can't say anything about specials. because you shouldn't be saying stuff about specials anyways, and so on and so forth, and this whole big mess. But I really have not had a problem with. I've had one person on my friends list message me like, I don't think you can post that about because it's about your business, and I was just like, well, sorry you feel that way, but a lot of my friends like to know what I'm up to with my Scentsy business.
Post what?
It was something about recruiting, like a business opportunity one.
On your personal page?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do that through my personal page too.
But what I've gotten towards posting instead of like, I post sometimes about specials, with like, okay, look at this new thing or whatever. But what I've gotten towards doing is being more like, this is what my Scentsy business has done for me, or this is why I love my Scentsy business, or that kind of stuff. Personally, this is how I'm using Scentsy products, or this is how my Scentsy business is going for me, instead of being like, hey, buy my Scentsy.
Yeah, I do a combination, but I try not to do prices or anything, or I don't know, what did I post today? I'm trying to limit myself to only 2 Scentsy posts a day.
Yeah, me too.
And
I didn't use Buffer to do it.
So today I did the Join in February Enhanced Starter Kit, and I put February is full of deals. Great. Get the Enhanced Kit this month and start your own business. Being a Scentsy consultant allows me to stay at home with my boys without us being on a super tight budget. What could an extra $200 plus do for you each month?
Yeah.
Not that anybody answers those questions.
No, but like, I know people are looking at my page because I'll post a picture of Maddie and get 60 likes.
Yeah, same thing. Like, it's funny because like on things that aren't specifically Scentsy related or like overtly Scentsy related, it's like 20 to 30 likes per thing. But then it's on things that are very overtly Scentsy, then it's only like just a few.
The same 7 people.
Yeah.
So I posted today 2 Scentsy posts, and that's all I posted today. Was the 10% off deal. I posted that 12 hours ago, and then 3 hours ago posted the prices for the February 10% off sale.
Yeah, I did. And then I posted a picture of I got a new pic editing app. I did PixArt because I think that's what a lot of the girls use in the Make Sense thing. So I figured that I'd get it so I could train. So I just added the on sale now and then my website at the bottom. And I put, so exciting, these beauties are on sale this month. Take advantage while it lasts. Want an even better deal? Just like for the deeds. And no one on my Instagram really liked it, but a few people on my Facebook did.
I guess I posted 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 3 times on Saturday.
See, no one liked so far 5 hours ago that joined in February, but I have one comment from Sarah on the diffusers. But I think I'm going to stop posting on my personal and just start going through I got better results today. I posted in my Mommy Scentsy Peaks group, my VIP group essentially, my buy 10 warmers or my 10 warmer thing. So 3 comments, well, one of them is me. So she's going to buy one. And then I messaged everybody who liked, saying that they could get it for $18 this month and that I'm doing a free bar of the current scent of the month with it.
So my insiders group, I posted the spring cleaning sale. Yeah, 1 comment, Meredith, I better get my list out. And I've got fun mail to send out. Who wants it? And 4 likes and 3 comments.
And then I posted on my Mommy Scents group because I've been getting a lot of notifications lately that I've been getting a bunch of views.
Yeah.
So I posted all the discontinued stuff. I said, February means transition. It's a great time to do spring cleaning in our lives, and Scentsy is no different. We are ushering out the fall and winter with an awesome sale. Check these lists for your favorites and get them before they're gone. And then my website.
One of the other thing I like to do is kind of like pick a theme and go with it for a week or 2. Like I was thinking about next, I might do go on the spring cleaning thing and post about the cleaning products and show I've been using them and the laundry, and then I could talk personally about like cleaning out my house and stuff, removing my life.
Oh, now I want to go to that.
Because I'm cleaning out my life.
I figure we just have those 2 left.
And also one.
And then I figure once this melts, I figured we could just do it slow that way and we can move on and go back to this.
Yeah, do we want to bag these up? They're getting, I was just taking them off the box.
Yeah, we can. Here's bags.
These fit in there, right?
I was gonna say, you have to kind of maneuver past the top little point, but it's like the perfect size.
Perfect. I might need smaller labels.
I've been doing mine. I haven't made the commitment to go to smaller labels because I don't think I'm going to stick with these bags. I've just been doing this. And then it pretty much gets everything but the HTTP and folds over. But if I use these and I decide that I like them, I will buy them again. They were a really good deal. It was like $5 for 1,000 or something.
Yeah, I bought some at Joann's that unfortunately brought home that I don't like them as much because they're self-sealing, which is nice because because I was buying ones that you have to like seal them yourself. So I was using my label. Like this? No, and then I bought some Ziploc ones, but they didn't have the Ziploc ones when I went there last time. Mm-hmm. So I bought some that have these like sticker thing, and I didn't realize you could peel the thing off. I thought it was just like you fold it over. But you have to peel this like piece of plastic off of it. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So I won't buy those again.
I was going to Joann's too, but then honestly, going out with the boys is such a hassle. So I need to take them out more because that way they're like civilized being around people. But at the same time, I'm lazy. So I bought these on Amazon and I was trying to find, because it's like what, $2 or something like that for the ones at Joann's, and it's like 50 or 100.
Yeah, there's like 100 of them, and they're like $1 or something.
It was a box, and it was like $5, and it's 1,000 bags. So it's gonna take me a while to go through. So that's the only reason why I'm thinking about it, but I'm sure they have the same thing, just different sizes.
Yeah, a little bigger would be.
Yeah. But I use these I like it because, so I've been measuring how much I use when I use washer whiffs, and I use 1.5 teaspoons. So I do a 1/2 teaspoon in one of these, and it's small enough. It's a low enough weight that I don't have to add extra stamps.
Nice.
Which is nice because if I want to send them out in the sample club, I don't want to have to go pay for expensive postage.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that in my Hostess packets, I will do a combination of a few wax and a few like washer whiffs, because I'm trying to do more of different things. And I just like bought some more. I bought some more of the lotion samples because I feel like a lot of people, they would buy them if they got a chance to try stuff.
Yeah, it's hard to. I got some of the folders for the possibility packets too.
Yeah, I really want to get some of the, I think I should have bought some of the like host packets. Well, no, I did. We didn't do we talked about not doing the host packets because I put on the host rewards on the thing. But like the join packets or the.
Well, I have my own
brochures.
Joy brochure.
You do, like that you print.
Yeah, I posted it on the group, so it's on there. You can look at it. I think I need to update the logo. That's too bad. And then I was thinking about doing some Vistaprint stuff, some postcards with just, I don't know, sending out some stuff.
Yeah, I've decided because now that I have that thing, I've got the cardstock, and I'm gonna use. I wanted to create a couple of different because I have that picture that I use when I add it to my sample club. It's basically like a picture of samples or something, and I have like the rules of sample club. Don't talk about sample club. And I think I'm gonna print that, and I want to get those little like sticky glue things, like the ones that are like little gels.
Oh yeah, just glue dots.
Yeah, and use that, and I'll glue the sample to that, to like the back of that, and put that in an envelope and then have the maybe if I could make it to where it works out, have on the back my referral information, like the referral program information. No, it's just one piece.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, I was working on designing some cards that would have the information about the sample club, and then the referral club or referral program, and then a place where I could write like whatever the special is.
Exactly. Because
I wrote out the cards for the first like 2 months that I did it, and then I was like, oh, this is bullshit.
yeah, that's exactly like I was doing that too, and it's like, oh my god, this is so tedious. And well, I mean, it probably does mean more to the customers because they see that it's handwritten.
Yeah, but I couldn't do even 10 of them.
Yeah. Okay. So my monthly thing. So this is due date sample club.
By the 10th of the month, we want to have a sample
Yep.
sent out.
And then I think by the 15th of the month, I want to have due date thank yous for January customers sent out by the 20th. And that could be, I'm going to just put due date. I'm not going to mail that necessarily. That I might do email or a Facebook post, a couple of different ones. So that way.
Like a thank you?
Yeah. That way it's not just, that way they're not just getting a tons of crap from the mail from me.
Yeah.
And then by the 20th, due date, that is I want to send reorder reminder. And that one will be mail. Sample club is mail. This one will be various. And then by the last day of the month, I want to send out post special mailer to like 10, 15 people who I think would host or potential host leads.
I think I'm going to do a relaunch when I get my new house. and really go back through my list of 100 and be like, come over.
Yeah, I've been bad with that because I don't even have a list of 100.
I'm sure it'd be easy for you to make that at this point. Well, you kind of made that with when you started.
Yeah, but I never got past 20.
Well, you sent out to like at least 50 people.
Oh, I mean, well, but I never expected all of them to buy.
Yeah. But now you can revise it.
Yeah.
I make my list of 100 like every 6 months.
Because I have that whole list of like my address mailings or whatever that I have that I printed.
Yeah, I had like 5 pages of labels, but then I realized I haven't really kept in contact with those people.
I don't have room on here to write. Because I added my Facebook page.
Oh well. They'll have to turn it over to pear, blossom, and cucumber. It'll just say blossom and cucumber. I love this one. It smells so pretty.
Yeah, me too. And I'm gonna go grab all the stuff for the house packets.
At home, I have catalogs and stuff. So I just want the bingo and the letter mostly. I will upload it.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab a couple of these because I'm gonna put in a couple of them. I've been trying to do more of these because getting people to sign up for the VIP thing is good. This is in garden. And into two. I'm gonna use this in my demo, but not in real life because these are sample fun. We'll put that over there. So here are the 5 samples that are going to go in. My 2 catalogs that are going to go in. Oh well. I've got Here's the one for her. The hostess that I have. I need to do 2 of them actually. So here's another bingo for Ashley. And let me just put this right there.
I need to change my Google Plus profile picture. Asshole. Which is stupid because I look pretty in that picture. He's in it. I'm in it. He came home at some point yesterday, I guess, but he wasn't there when I was. I don't think he may have been on the morning.
Okay.
The lawyer said that if he moves out, then he still has to pay the mortgage, but he doesn't, or half of it, but he doesn't have to pay the utilities. But I would have to pay the utilities. So I don't want him to move out.
Court of Forms.
But I do. He's like, I know. I don't believe him.
Well, he's clearly living somewhere else, but he's mooching on somebody.
Yeah, he must be couch surfing or something.
I don't know.
I don't know. My guess is probably Eric or Hetty.
Yeah, Judd says that he's been hanging out with some people from StateCom.
Yeah, he has been. That's who he goes to the bar with. Whatever.
Huh?
I shouldn't think about it because I hate him.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is you and Maddie.
Yes, but
I know. So actually, you know what? I think instead of sending that last 2 catalogs, and I'm hoping to get a few more.
oh yeah, for sure. I ordered some more of those for the spring too.
Do you want to challenge ourselves and go through a full one before the end of the month? Or do you have some? No, yes. Okay. Do you have 2?
Yeah. I actually gave him a couple. So really should have been.
Huh?
Trash.
Actually, we did do it the other day. That's yours. I used it to cook some broccoli for all the babies.
I was like,
And then when I emptied out the refrigerator of all the other leftovers, I accidentally left that out. He emptied the food pail the other day. Without him, yes. That was 2 weeks in a row, I thought. Or twice in a week. And probably a couple of weeks. You do me a favor? Can you grab, there's a set of labels right under that thing. I think I'll include like 3 or 4 in each of those, so that way they can give them to people. I usually do those with you. I don't have anything. Where are you usually? Over in this area. Over the office and suite. I don't have any big plastic bags, Ziploc bags, so we can store it. I do have foil though, so I can see it. Okay, oh, and it just sounds like a lot because it goes first on my phone and then it goes on my iPad.
Oh my god, it's 10 o'clock.
Okay. I think this is going to be a good home party. She's already got me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 10 people. Dang. Okay. So we've got these. So 1 of these for each. 4 of these for each. We got 2 more of these. I'm glad that I'm being stingy with my things because now I need to hang on to these like 6 or 7 these 6 or 7 last catalogs that I have for this home party. I might not actually send her either of them these full catalogs and just do the paper ones to get rid of them. Include like 10 or something that they can give out. Okay. So I'm going to just move these off to the side to finish later.
Man, when someone posts that they need Scentsy on the CUNA page, it's like, jeez.
Anybody tag me?
No, nobody tagged me either. But it seems like she's taken care of. It just looks like, dang.
You know what I hate? There's a girl. I worked at Wells with her. Her name is Nicole Ramirez. She's in the CUNA group, but she doesn't even live in CUNA. She lives in Nampa. And I hate it when she responds to people's like Scentsy requests.
Yeah, that makes me angry.
Yeah. I mean, I guess she might be willing to come to CUNA.
So,
but she doesn't live here. I want to be like, you don't even live here, bitch.
Get out. I've seen her post.
Mm-hmm. And they haven't approved my request to join the Treasure Valley Buy Sell Trade Give Lots of Good Things group again.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it could just be. I think it was slow the first time getting in, but I just don't know if they kicked me out or not. I know that there was one time I posted about Scentsy there, and I always double check the rules before I post after it's been a while, because in case they change the pin post or the rules. And it doesn't say anything about business posts. So I follow the rules that the CUNA groups lay down, which is once a week that you can post a new post, and you can bump once a day. So I don't always follow the rule, but if I delete a post, like after something's gone, I feel like I can still add a post in, because it's still, there's only one post on there at a time. And there are weeks that go by where I haven't posted.
Yeah, I haven't been posting in there, especially when I see that you post in there. I don't.
I usually only post when I've got a party closing that I want to get rid of some of the half off items. Like the hostess isn't using them, or it's my party and I'm not going to use them. And so then I try and boost my PRV by doing that.
Yeah.
But I think I should start just posting it to my own personal page and offering it to my friends first.
That's cool. Actually use the half price. Well, this time I used the half price items to get my diffuser, which may or may not be on my doorstep.
When did it go in?
Saturday.
Has it already shipped?
I didn't look yet, but could be.
I put in an order on Sunday, and it hasn't even done more than posted yet. It hasn't shipped.
Well, and really, I accidentally didn't direct ship one thing, so I really should call.
Topanga. That's funny. Okay, let's go back to scope. And
Will you post those scopes on the Miss Sense page too, so people can go back and watch them?
how do I do that?
Just copy the link.
Can I do that from my phone?
Yeah. When you share them. I used to have 9 people in my group, and now I only have 6.
And you're some. Oh,
So I lost 3 people.
your aunt.
My aunt, who never did anything. Literally
Karen?
nothing. Karen and Andrea. Missouri girl. No, it's printed.
Okay. No replay viewers. What? You mean I'm not popular? I don't care.
So this match email is mean. It says, you got an email from Match. Okay, so it says he emailed you. And it's from someone interested in you. And it says, hey, how are you? You have a great smile. Do you have any fun plans this weekend? But I can't see this. Email me. Unless I pay.
Ugh.
And then I got another one.
Are we considered a party plan business?
Yeah. Why?
Making host packets, direct sales, party plan business. Okay. Ready? Did you want to set up your...
No, because it has weird feedback.
Okay.
I'm going to have to bring my headphones next time. But I will join you on Skype.
And... I don't know why I was getting nervous. Go. We encountered an error sharing your broadcast on Twitter. Okay. Hi, everybody. This is Lindsay and Stephanie.
Hi.
You're my only viewer right now, Stephanie.
Oh, Yes, but I'm the most important one.
We are Miss Sense and Mommy Sense with Scentsy, which is a direct sales business. Here's our contact info. So you can contact us with any direct sales questions or Scentsy questions, or if you want to order or check out Scentsy, you can look things up there. We are going to be putting together some host packets because we are a party plan direct sales company. And I'm sure that you have parties for your business as well. So we can go over what we include in our host packets, why it's important to make host packets, and why we include the things that we do. So before we get started, if you can just comment with your name and if you're with a business, or just your name and where you're from if you're not with a business.
Texas Jack. So we're making hostess packets for our direct sales business.
Yep. We are with Scentsy, and tonight we are making host packets.
Mallory, my love.
This is our paper catalog that we have. So if you are new to my scope, please just comment with your name and what business you're from. Hi, Val.
Or where you're from.
Or where you're from if you're not with a business. Again, yes. We are trying to be more consistent with scoping for our business. So we will have more scopes on how we run our direct sales business, specific things that we do that are specific to Scentsy, but could work by tweaking it for other direct sales companies. So we'll go ahead and get started. So I'm going to flip that camera back around. So host packets are important because they give your host an idea of what you expect from them, and what they need to do to have a successful party. So we start ours off with a letter here, and it basically is a simple letter. It just tells you what it contains, and some tips on things that they can do to have a successful party. And then down at the bottom, I include, instead of including another piece of paper of the host brochure that has the host rewards, I just include that on the letter to save some time and space, because most likely while I'm sending this stuff, I don't think if you overwhelm your hostess, they're not going to use everything. So there's this letter that kind of gives an overview of everything. And then I do a bingo game that has different behaviors that they can do to make their party successful. Less is good. Yes, too much is overwhelming, and they're not going to do it. And then they're going to wonder why their party wasn't successful. And it's because you overwhelm them. They want you, well, this is a direct sales thing, and we expect our customers or our hostesses to help us sell. The whole burden can't be on them. So making it fun for them. But getting them involved in the process can also be a good recruiting technique, which is why I include this game, where they set up the Facebook event and invite their friends. They collect like pre-orders, or from people who can't attend, like if it's a Facebook party. I tried to make my bingo game as universal as possible, so I don't have like 14 different versions for the different types of parties that you can have. Encouraging them to post on Facebook, personally contacting instead of just sending out the evite through Facebook.
Or posting on their Facebook page.
Or doing a generic post. Giving them incentive to keep their party on the date that they originally scheduled. There's incentives here that they get by having their party reach the different levels within our incentive structure. Scheduling another party, all these different things. They're pretty generic, but they help. What I tried to do is that in each column and row, there is a sales component that they need to meet. So like this one, in this row, it's just collect 5 orders, and this one, it's collect 10 orders. Some of them have 2, but so that way it's not all about sales, and it's not super sales heavy. So VIP guests, I'll cover that really quick. I'll flip this back around while I'm talking about that. So like right now, this is a host packet that I was putting together for a Facebook party. And it was an idea I got from a YouTube training that I watched with another Scentsy consultant. And I send out the host packet to them, and I have them send me the names and addresses of, I do 5 to 7 for Facebook parties. And if it's a home party, then I try and get them to send me addresses for all of the people they want to invite. That way they all get kind of a VIP invitation. And it includes one of our invitation postcards. I do one of our paper catalogs instead of the full catalog. That way it's something simple. It's all in one sheet. It's less overwhelming than a full catalog. And I do samples of, so like these are washer with samples in Zen Garden, and some wax samples. I'll usually do one of each. And maybe, and then I usually will do maybe an incentive, or if I have a specific special going on. If it's a monthly special, I'll include that. But if I have a special that's specific for that party, I'll also include that. That way they know about it ahead of time. And it'll just be something that's a little more personal that they get from me via the hostess that says, so-and-so invited you to this, and they said that you were really special to them, so you're getting all of this extra stuff. And I've so far since then, I've noticed this with my Facebook parties especially. Usually those people are the ones that end up ordering too, because they get that extra touch. So if it continues, then it's something that I might just try and do for most of the guests, as well as posting that sample thing in the invite, in the invitation, in the event. I always post, if you want a sample, like these are the types of samples I have available. What are my thoughts on pears? They're delicious and my children love them.
Yeah.
So back to host packets.
And pear blossom, cucumber, Scentsy smell good.
Oh yeah, pear. Actually, if you like pears, there is pear blossom and cucumber is the current scent of the month with Scentsy. There are also. Do we have any strawberry scents?
Not right now.
Not right now. We used
Strawberries are for spring, summer.
Yep. But you can get more information by going to those websites. So we've got there's the bingo that we send them. And I offer an incentive when they get bingos. Like I'll add additional host rewards. I don't know what social pads are.
Yeah. Thoughts on love?
I love love.
Love. I don't. I love you very much.
Oh, yeah. Way to redirect this. So after this, on the bingo card, because I usually have it in, I usually put this in a manila envelope, and Stephanie always brings it back to Scentsy. Yep. I'm going to take this one off because it has my hostess's address on it. I will put a little note that I handwrite to my hostess, and it's just a thank you. And it gives some direction on the bingo, that it'll help their party be successful, and that they'll get some incentives from me for the different bingos that they get. And then I include 5 samples. I do a mix of, I've been doing washer whiffs to try and get people.
Washer whiffs are awesome.
To get people to try washer whiffs. Yeah, good idea, Val. I don't care if you don't care, because you came into my scope that talks about direct sales. So if you really didn't expect us to
direct sales.
Yeah, if you didn't expect me to talk about direct sales, I'm sorry, but you were just all kinds of stupid. Okay, so I include 5 samples for them to hand out to people. I usually will talk to them in a Facebook message or text message, where I will tell them to hand them to people who are maybe new to Scentsy, so that they can get an idea of what Scentsy is. I include a catalog for them. This is for them to use and to talk to people about so that they kind of have everything, because this will have everything, including all the combine and saves, where these paper catalogs that I include for them to hand out do not have the combine and save information on it. And so this is for them. There's a lot of stuff for them to hand out to generate interest. And then, of course, I include order forms, because the goal for any party is to get orders. So this way, if they have people who are only comfortable dealing with them, they can take their order and mail me this information back, or take a picture and text it to me, or message me on Facebook with it. So that way they can get all that to me. And so I put all this in a manila envelope and I send that off to them, along with usually maybe a scent circle or a travel tent as a host, as another incentive for my hostesses. That way they're getting something right away just by offering to host, regardless of if their party's successful. So any questions on host packets? What we include, why we do them, why they're important? Any suggestions on things that I should include that you do and have seen success with?
Nope.
What about you?
Do you have any questions? No.
Do you
I have questions?
Do you have any experience with host packets
No.
that you'd like to share?
I shared it all with you, and that's why we're doing this.
Been a while since I did not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do, because I do a lot of clientele business too, where I will get people who order from like Facebook or Instagram. I haven't had any Twitter orders yet, but that I meet through there that order
Online.
And so like last month I had 2 parties, and I think that I think they really together they were like $300 of sales that were from the parties, and then the other like $400 of sales that I did last month was all just random orders.
Clientele are awesome. Works too.
Yep.
Clientele are good at generating reorders, which are important.
Yep. And the good thing about doing these host packets and doing the VIP invites is you get the more addresses and things that you get, because even though I've noticed, even though people, if I have like an unsuccessful party where it doesn't qualify, I'm connected with those people because I usually also friend them on Facebook, and they usually will order from me eventually. So even though they didn't order from the party that I originally met them through, I can add their order onto someone else's party a couple months down the line because they see a Scentsy post and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're the Scentsy lady that friended me."
Yeah.
So having those connections, and that's what's good about the sample club too, is if you have people who are constantly asking you Scentsy questions but don't buy, you can add them to your sample club to kind of give them an incentive.
But ask them first before you just add them to weird groups or things.
Yeah.
Start mailing them stuff.
Yeah. Ask them. Where like most of the addresses that I have are people who know that I will be sending them something, whether it's a thank you or a sample or something like that. Most of the time I ask them, do you enjoy getting free samples? Because I like sending my customers samples type of thing.
Exactly.
That way they are forewarned ahead of time that they're going to get fun mail. And I try to not make it spammy. And I think it's just you and Valerie.
Yeah.
So I think that is all, unless Valerie, do you have any other questions? Because I know that with you being in California, I'm trying to. With you being in California, it's a little different because Steph and I talk Scentsy all the time. It's like we complain about our husbands and our babies, and then we talk Scentsy. And that's it. Yeah, it's our whole friendship. And then add in alcohol and chocolate, and there you go. We're set.
And pizza.
She's like, I'm nodding along.
Hey, but we're gonna see her.
Yeah, you come in on Friday, right? Because World Tour is on Saturday.
Saturday, Scentsy Awesomeness. It's gonna be a blast.
Thursday. Okay, cool.
But we have to get together on Friday.
Yeah. I don't have anybody to watch my baby. No, yeah, babies. They're just a collective of twins.
Craziness.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't have anybody to watch my baby either.
Yeah, they can watch each other. We'll just put them in a playpen.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like conjoined twins. Especially when Logan puts Ethan in a headlock and full on tackles him. It's hilarious. I am such a bad mom in that because they do things and like it probably encourages them because I think it's funny, so I laugh. Like when they throw a fit and they have that like perfect like stompy fit, and I just think it's hilarious and cute, and I just start laughing at them. And it's probably bad because it encourages them that they're going to get positive attention from mommy by throwing a fit and banging their fists on the ground. Either that or it hurts their feelings. They'll grow up with personalities. Hopefully they won't be messed up.
Well, they might be still.
They're my kids, yeah. Hi, people who just joined. If you're part of a direct sales business, just comment with your name and the company that you're with. And if you have any questions about host packets and what you do for hosts when they host a party for you. I'm horrible at speaking.
Otherwise, we're wrapping up.
Otherwise, yeah, we're wrapping up. We do need to chat about the weekend at some point. Yes. We can close down this one and do one about World Tour, and we can talk more about that and what we're anticipating from it. Yeah. So if other people don't have any questions about host packets, and I'm not Canadian, I'm a red-blooded American. How dare you call me Canadian? No, I'm just kidding. Canadians are awesome. They're probably a little more tolerant than Americans. Just kidding.
I blocked it.
Oh, I didn't click on it fast enough. Oh, that's cool. Was it expensive? I asked my mom because we're Irish and, she's been to Ireland. And I asked her if she's connected to any of our Irish family since Vanessa had posted in the group about how, dang, that is kind of expensive. She had posted in the group about how the Scentsy's that kind of exploded in Ireland lately. And it's like, oh, well, that's good. You make him pay for it. And I was asking her if she had reconnected with anybody because I was totally going to hit them up to join Scentsy. But she said that she hadn't.
Introverts.
Yeah. What to declare? Like, I do declare. I hope not. That would really suck if birds got ragweed allergies.
I don't know.
Yeah, I figured that's what it meant, what you meant. Like when we came back from Spain and we had to declare for customs. Yeah. Okay, so I think we'll go ahead and close this down and we will start a World Tour one in just a sec. Bye. I'm like, I'm closing retarded. What did she say at the end there?
I don't know. I didn't say.
Maybe we should sit together. That way we can both be on it.
No, I'm ugly today.
You want to go borrow some makeup?
No, I really should go to bed.
Oh, do you want to stop? What are you doing tomorrow night? Well, the boys are at their stupid games.
I don't care about where the boys are. They can both go. No. John die in fire. No, I don't have plans tomorrow night.
Because if you want, we could do.
Well, I need to put together some of my own hostess packets. I didn't really. So this morning I got up at 7. So that's how that went.
I guess I shouldn't believe that without checking it.
Hi, this is Rochelle from Access Living. I'm calling to remind you of your appointment tomorrow, Wednesday, February 3rd at 3 o'clock with Andrea.
Is that the financial thing?
No, that's my crazy doctor.
The counselor?
Well, yeah.
We should see if we can get together, even if Valerie comes out here. I could stop and get her after work or something on Friday.
Yeah. This is her. One in the middle.
That's who?
My doctor.
Oh.
The-
I was like, that's not Valerie.
no. That's my therapist, counselor person. And that's her baby.
Cute.
Yeah.
I looked for my person on Facebook, but I couldn't find her.
She's like, her baby is almost the same age. She just said the ambiguous a year. So maybe only a year. I don't know. Some moms are just very vague like that, and others are like, my baby is 16 months and 14 days.
months.
Or I just always say the month they're in.
I figure I'll do months until she's 18 months. And then I'll probably stop saying months. Because like when you tell people your baby is 24 months, it's like your baby is 2. Your child is 2.
I can't tell who that is.
I would say Ethan.
Yeah. At first, though, I thought it was Logan. That's why I was confused. I told Valerie that you need to go to bed, so I'll set up a group chat for the 3 of us. So we can discuss this. Turn this off. Move it after it cools.
I need to put together my own hostess packets for shit. But then again, I don't